This is what our hotel life looks like every night.
Pretty much.
Got the pizza, the babes, the wedding dresses.
It's usually Tristan.
Someone's always getting married on tour, whether it's me or Brad.
Hello there, we are the Vamps, and today we're in Sonic Boom doing the LP spree.
Life's tough.
Someone's got to do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Interesting fact, we did a little song called Cecilia and we sampled the chorus of Cecilia by Simon & Garfunkel. So Paul Simon's actually on the writing credits for one of our songs. And we met his daughter, I think. Yeah. It was amazing, yeah. She was really, really cool. And she was like, yeah, we play your album in the car with my dad. And I was like, what?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, it's nuts.
You know what though, I miss vinyls. Well, I never experienced vinyls. Our generation didn't experience vinyls. But, you know, you get the full artwork, and that's kind of what you miss in today's music industry.
I want to get like a record from like every genre. So I want to go and do a hip hop one. We were thinking N.W.A.
Oh, are you thinking that as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Should we both just get N.W.A?
Well, I want to get a rock one first. You do hip hop, I'll do rock.
Okay, I'll get us to N.W.A.
What's the Story, Morning Glory? Album that really influenced me at the start of the Vamps. Well, no, before the Vamps actually, when I was a younger teenager. So I'm gonna pick this one.
Which one? I haven't actually got this, and I haven't actually heard this album. I love hip hop, but people would not like me because I haven't heard this, so I need to hear it. Yeah, I gotta get this.
Yeah, Nevermind's first album, first big rock album I got into. That got me into like grunge when I was like 14. My sister got me onto this, and then it led on to like so many other bands. But yeah, that was like the first big rock album.
It's Purity Ring. I haven't heard the rest of the album, so that's why I'm gonna get it because I'm interested in their sound.
Ah, come on, now we're talking.
The Mayor.
Where does he have?
Hello.
Should we get a John Mayer one? I don't mind which.
You smashed that one, man.
Let's get this one. This one here.
Oh, got it.
Thank you.
Where is the love? I'm gonna take this actually, Black Eyed Peas. One of the first songs I heard and I really fell in love with was Where's the Love? And I love the melodies of that song. And I haven't actually heard this album, so I'm gonna get this.
I have to throw an Otis Reddit LP in there. I'm gonna keep this on hold. Otis. Picturing it so complete and unbelievable.
21 Pilots, Blurryface. There we go.
Yeah, should we get that one as well? Right, here we go. One of our favourite albums. Mumford & Sons, Sigh No More. Thank you. Go on then, go on.
I don't know.
That's happening. Bob Marley. We played a TV show in Brazil, and we were playing opposite the Whalers once, and it was just like...
We went on after them, and it was like...
We may as well have not gone off.
Yeah,
Well, it was ridiculous.
They're like so tight and it sounded so good. I'm gonna choose this one because I have to hear it.
Big album.
I've heard most of them, but it's just like a greatest hit, the best of, perfect.
Taylor Swift, early music, influenced my country, but then she told me about Rascal Flatts because I'd never heard of them because they don't do that much in England, and then from there I got into them, and then from there I got into Dan and Shay, and then Sam Hunt. So yeah, bit of a country fan there. The last album for us, American Idiot, Green Day.
Massive classic, you know what I mean?
Big songs.
It's got quite a lot of songs on. Thank you.
Oh, can we have like an extra tenner, please? Songs in the Key of Life. It's this or Otis. What do I do? I'm gonna swap. Purely because I listen to Stevie more than I listen to Otis. I only got 3. Expensive taste though. First one, Bob Marley. I had this album. Amazing, so I'd like to hear it on vinyl. The Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder, because he's just unbelievable. Full of funk and soul. And the last one was the first big rock album that I got into, which was Nirvana Nevermind, that my sister got me into.
All right, so this shopping spree, I've gone with albums that I haven't actually listened to. Bob Marley, obviously, it's a classic, and I need to find out why. There's this band called Purity Ring, and the songwriting is different, and it's not like just following the trend of the pop world. Black Eyed Peas, one of the first songs I actually ever heard and like really loved. Obviously N.W.A, big fan of the whole story and the message behind this band.
First one I got is Simple Plan. Listened to this since I was about 11. Second album, 21 Pilots, Blurryface. Great cover, great band. Got into these the last sort of few years. Last one, Green Day, American Idiot. Just solid album.
So the first album that I've got here is John Mayer, Battle Studies. So yeah, big one for me. Next one, Mumford & Sons, Sigh No More, one of my favourite albums of all times. I remember listening to this on the way out to go to the pubs when I was 18 years old. It was a really good like pre-warm-up little soundtrack, doing all the harmonies. What's the Story, Morning Glory? I think this album was really poignant in the whole of kind of the history of the music industry. I got this when I was about 12. I think anyone that's kind of into guitar music should listen to this album. It's really good. My last album is Hunt Montevallo. Got into Sam Hunt a couple of years ago, and I really like him. I think he's a really interesting artist. It's country, but it kind of crosses into like a bit of like a hip hoppy vibe as well.
So that was our LP spree. It's fair to say we did pretty well there, I think. If you like the video, like, thumbs up, subscribe, do all that jazz, and we'll see you on the other side.
Sometimes I tend to lose myself when I'm out here on my...
Oh, what was
that? Was my act.
very firm bot.